We're installing new fog lights today. So I recently got a new sponsor, which is the Retrofit Source. They reached out to me and asked if I needed some new fog lights, and I actually do, because the LED pods I have in the bumper right now, they don't work with jack shit. So they sent me out their Morimoto 4BANGER LED pods. And then we got the wiring harness. Favorite part's probably the little button. And then the brackets. And of course some stickers and what is that? Yeah, not important. But I opened up the packaging when they first showed up, and this is probably like my favorite packaging of a product I've ever gotten, because it's just really creative. So when you get it, it comes in this box. So then when you open it, oh yeah, this one didn't quite make it, but it's so sick. So then you open up the box, and then holy smokes, these are so sick. You know, they're not that big. So I actually wanted to go a little bit smaller than what I have in there right now. I think it just fit a little bit better than those. But feel really nice. I can't wait to get them installed. So first thing you need to do is get the front bumper off, unhook. I don't even think those fog lights are hooked up, if I remember correctly. You know, they're not, because one of the plugs just drags on the ground, because I don't care about them anymore. So yeah, let's get that front bumper off. Front bumper is off. Kind of struggled a little bit because it was on there really well, but whatever. Oh, another thing is, I filmed installing these eyelids and wrapping them, but I'm really bad at taking time to edit and posting it, but it was going to be a short video, so I was like, whatever. I might throw in some clips of that in here. But look at NA motor, scoop, fake XT. So when I installed these LED pods, like my original fog lights just had like internal issues, so I had cut the plug off and hooked them up to this and just used the OEM harness. But they started to corrode really bad, and this one's actually missing a pin. But we need to get these off, and then we'll put together the new 4BANGERs. Oh, they're off. I don't know why I didn't use that in the first place, but whatever. Junk. There's a fucking spider on my fucking tripod. Get out of here. Spiders are so gross. Oh god. Oh no. There. We got them. Now we're gonna put the brackets onto the new pods. buy some Torx bits because I don't have any here, but I got some in my work toolbox. But also I think that's how the bracket goes, but I like how they put the Morimoto logo on the bracket too, and top of the pod. But that's that. So I'm probably just gonna wait for my girlfriend to get home and make her take me to like Harbor Freight or something, pick up some Torx bits, and that's if I had a second car. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to install the harness. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I want to run the harness, because I definitely want it tucked and kind of hidden. But I have the HID ballast in this spot that I would put it. Yeah, because I was thinking about maybe putting the relay about right here, and then run those wires that way. And then I gotta figure out which way I want to run the switch, either through the firewall or come through the fender and up here through the door, because I'm probably going to mount the switch right in here since that one's blank. But yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, I kind of got a start for how I'm gonna run the harness. So I just put the relay right here, and then the two wires that run the lights. One I had come from behind the headlight and run across, like how I have for my I believe that's my underglow. But then the other one I put down up in here, and then brought it through where this wiring harness comes out. So then, you know, I got plenty of room to reach the fog light, but I'm just gonna have to zip tie it up like how I did with this mess. And then it's gonna be the same situation over here. I might be able to tuck some back up into the engine bay. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to run the on-off switch to inside the car. So I'll get back with you. What I'm thinking is I'm going to run this wire. I'm going to take out the windshield washer tank, run it behind here, and then I'm just going to go in through the firewall and just try to tuck the wire as much as I can so it looks kind of neat. But there's just so much shit up here, but whatever. So let's get that squared away. So I've never actually taken this part out before, but I did not realize it had this big old piece in the back. So I don't know if mounting the switch there is gonna work. I don't have a Dremel or anything, but I was just trying to keep it over here, so then, you know, it's just kind of natural feeling when like turning the fog lights on and stuff. So it's like I'm debating on drilling a hole right here or something, or do what I did when I had light bars and I had my switches right over here. But I'm gonna have to do some thinking and see what I think would be best. So there's really nowhere else that I could put it. Oh. But yeah, so I don't want it just in a random spot, so we'll figure it out though. I'm gonna have to take like a Sharpie to that or something. So after doing some thinking, hold on. So after doing some thinking, it's not going to work out well in that blank part where all them other toggle switches are at. So I'm going to actually put the switch right there, like how I had for my light bars I used to run. I think that's just my best option at this point, because I feel like if I had it next to all them switches, it would look kind of weird and out of place. So yep, so I'm just going to drill out the holes, and then I got a step bit so I can get to the right size, and we'll get the switch mounted in there. Alright, switch is mounted. I think it looks good. You know, it wasn't my first option, but it's kind of my only option at this point. So we just have to run the cable for the switch into the cab, and then hook it up to the battery. After we get the fog lights plugged in, gotta get the actual lights mounted in the bumper, and then we should be able to fire them up. Alright, got the wire through, so I just need to plug that one back in right there, and then hook up the switch. And we're just another step closer to firing them up. There we go, so that's all plugged back in, and right there's the button. So I need to mount the pod lights into the bumper, plug them in, and then hook up the wiring harness to the battery, and then I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond. So there they are in the bumper and mounted. I'm almost thinking if I should make some kind of like spacer just to raise it up a little bit, just so it's centered within the hole. But other than that, it doesn't look too shabby. So probably just gonna have to adjust them a little bit once I get everything back on, but looks good. look really good. I'm just gonna kind of button everything up, zip tie some stuff in place, and then we'll take another look with the whole front end complete. Hell yeah. Alright guys, that'll conclude today's little video. So, in the next video, we'll be prepping for wrap. So we're going to be peeling off the wrap that I have on there now, doing some body work and all that fun stuff. So, thanks for watching. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.